Hello, my name is Ostap. This video was done for assignment 2. So I would like to start with the sphere.cpp file. So here I declare all the libraries I need. So this is my function for the random color generator. What it does, it takes the randomly generated number and I get module of 7, so that way the number cannot exceed 7, and then I do have an array here, so it will assign a randomly generated letter from this list and return this value. Then here we have the valid color function. What it does, so I still have this list, and it checks the letter it received if it's one of the letters in a list. But for that, I set it to upper, so that way if it's lowercase that we receive, we will still be able to compare it with the list. Here we have two constructors. This one is a default one, so if we don't receive any values, we will get radius1 and random color. And here it's a constructor that receives double radius and character. So it checks if radius is greater than 0.1, and if it's not, then we'll set it to 1.0. And this part right here, it checks if my color is a valid color, so it just uses this function right here. So those ones are my functions to get the private attributes of my class. So since in my sphere.h we have a double radius and character color, it's a private data by default. I didn't specify it, but it is private. So for it, we do need a function that will be able to get it for us. And basically, radius just receives a variable as it is, and color does the same. For the diameter, we will just multiply radius by 2, and we will do the different formulas for a surface area and get volume. So we will just manipulate those radius values. Since we cannot use CMath library, I'll have to multiply radius multiple times. Then this function is set radius. So what it does, takes radius, and if it's greater than 0.1, it will set radius to the value that it received. The same with color. It checks if a color is valid, and then what I do, when I set color, I set it to upper. I'll need it later. For the grow and shrink, basically similar but reversed functions. If amount is greater than 0, then I just add it to my radius. And for the shrink, what I do, I check if amount is greater than 0, because I don't want to subtract negative value, because it will just grow. Then I check if I'm going to subtract that amount from my radius. If it's going to be less than 0, I'm not going to do it. So, but if it's greater than 0.0, then I'll go ahead and do it, subtract it. Then this function randomize color, so it just sets color to random color and uses function from above. Okay, this function is print summary. So what it does, it takes integer precision. So it was says in an actual task that if it's it should be between 5 and 1, and if it's not, then we should set precision to 2. So it checks for this. Then I use cout set precision to set precision for my function. So it's just amount of digits after a period. So what I do here, I just print radius and get radius from the from the sphere I receive. Uh, Here what I do, since my color is just a letter, it's a capital letter, it's the way I did in my functions, I should check which letter it is and print out the name based on that letter. So I check if it's letter B, for example, then I'm just gonna see out blue. If it's R, then red, and I check it for all the possible variations. Here, diameter, I use my function get diameter, which just multiplies radius by 2, and same for surface area and volume, just use different functions. Here in my sphere.h, what I do, if not defined, sphere underscore h defined h, so it's used if I accidentally try to define it twice, it'll break, but I don't think it's necessary for this small program. But here I have my class, I have my private data, then I have public data. So I did have to put it in a private, those two functions, so I can access radius and color. And here for public, we have two constructors, one default one and one with parameters. And those are all my functions and if. I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna go make it's up to date, so I'm just gonna run it. I'm sorry, I misspelled it. Oh, my bad. Sphere. So that's my output. Thank you for watching.